I'm not liking this sweater. It's looking a bit janky. Maybe we put a little scarf. What's a Coco Chanel way of putting a scarf together? This is not Coco Chanel-ish. I need a wardrobe person. No! I'm not liking it. That is not the vibe, is it? How can I make it a blooming flower? This bitch ain't blooming. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are on the globe. I'm Meganne, bringing to you fur by the minute, the fluff, the raw, and sometimes the rough. In this week's fur, a message from Good Samaritans in Ukraine. Dogs and cats howl and yowl, we the pets. Who has healthcare in your home? A fur baby goes green, and a new breed of dogs may get in uniform. First up, as the world watches Ukraine with a heavy heart, some good people there are standing up for pets and their humans. The organisation Vet Crew offered to take in fur babies from anyone who cannot take them abroad. On Instagram at vet.crew, Leonid and Valentina Stoyanov said they will do anything in their power to care for the pets. From their place in Odessa, Ukraine, they appealed to evacuees to not abandon any animal and write to them for help. On their website, the vets said they have dedicated their lives to the preservation and rescue of animals. Clearly, a war will not stop these two brave patrons. You want to know something? I'm thankful to these two brave souls for coming forward and making sure that the people in Ukraine can feel safe and comfortable that their pets will be taken care of. So thank you, Leonid and Valentina. Next up, pooches and kitties are closer to being seen as people in California. Earlier this month, Assemblymember Miguel Santiago introduced legislation called the Dog and Cat Bill of Rights. It gives fur babies some of the same legal rights and protections as humans. This includes freedom from neglect and abuse, exercise, the right to healthcare and nutritious food. If the bill becomes a law, public rescue groups and animal organizations must show the Bill of Rights in a conspicuous place or be fined $250. That is a great bill. I'm very happy to know that dogs and cats will not be treated as properties and will be afforded certain rights. And that's how it should be. Next up, more parents are questioning whether to provide health insurance for their pets. Is it right for your fur baby? Over 2/3 of people in the US have pets. According to the North American Pet Health Insurance Association, just 3.5% had pet insurance in 2021. Still, the industry is growing exponentially as parents look to save on vet bills. Well, is it necessary for all pets? And who is eligible? Joining us from Denver is insurance broker and virtual correspondent Sarah. She's an expert on the matter and quite the animal lover. Sarah, what are your thoughts?
Age is a very big factor for pet insurance, like it is for most types of insurance. It's better to get insurance as a puppy or 1 or 2 years old. The older a pet gets, the more expensive it gets, but it also causes a higher risk that the animal isn't going to get a claim answered for it because they might have pre-existing conditions. With dogs and cats, and especially dogs, accident coverage is essential. I always recommend that people get accident and illness coverage in case something catastrophic happens. I believe, like any insurance, it gives you peace of mind that if something happens, something truly catastrophic, you are going to be able to afford it. And you're not going to have to make that decision where you're choosing between your pet or your finances.
Thank you, Sarah. Now we have two guests who have something to meow and bark about pet insurance. Joining us are middle-aged cat Karim and senior canine Kathy. They are uncertain about having pet insurance and if they can even qualify. They both live lifestyles on the edge. Karim is into special catnips dangling from chandeliers and enjoys cigars, while Kathy is a heavy drinker and a CBD product tester. Now let's start with Karim. What are your thoughts on being insured versus living without it? No, I don't think that your dangling from chandeliers will preclude you from having insurance. I don't think they look at that as much of a hazard because it's such a cat thing to do, and I would be remiss to think that they would exclude you simply because you like to dangle off of chandeliers. In fact, I think they might be worried if you didn't. But no, it's completely understandable that you might think also that you could get eliminated for smoking cigars. Now, is that on a daily basis? Oh, special occasions. Well, then I wouldn't really mention it to them if it's just on occasion. And I'm not sure it's even on the paperwork. Thank you, Karim. You are certainly a fetching cat. Hello, Kathy. Gorgeous to see you. Oh, you're an excited one, aren't you? Excited to get insurance. I understand. So, yes, I do believe that these insurance companies still cover elderly dogs such as yourself. Because you're a senior does not mean that you're not able to get that kind of insurance. Believe you me, you will get insured. We do appreciate the fact that you are a spry senior. I mean, it's a good thing that you're onto CBD products, but the heavy drinking thing is a little bit worrisome. Is it heavy drinking of water? Thank you, Kathy and Karim. Next up, a young pup in Canada gives going green a new meaning. Virtual correspondent Mariah joins us from virtual Canada with the pooch's grandparents' surprising tale. Mariah?
Yes, Meganne. In Nova Scotia, Trevor Mosher and Audra Rees were excited their valley bulldog Freya was pregnant. Their daughter was expecting a litter of 7 fur babies. She delivered all of them like clockwork. To their shock, an 8th puppy joined the pack. She emerged from a black sack, unlike the others, and translucent in casings. And this adorable fur baby was green. The parents were worried the newborn was sick, but found out she was healthy. It's extremely rare, but there have been cases of pistachio-tinted pups around the world. It can happen when light-colored fur buns in the oven come in contact with green pigment and bile. Trevor and Audra named the discolored beauty Fiona after the ogre princess in the Shrek movies. Maybe when she grows up, she'll find her very own ogre Prince Charming. Back to you.
Yes, love a good Fiona reference. And I love the fact that you're in virtual Canada. Next up, a pooch looking like a character from the movie Short Circuit could join the US security team. A new handout from the Department of Homeland Security displays a robot dog at the border with Mexico. It's on a walk with an ATV. It's built by Ghost Robotics. DHS says it's testing the technology called automated ground surveillance to cover more terrain and reduce patrol agents' exposure to threats. The metallic dogs are not armed. However, they are still creeping out people with their appearance. Meanwhile, some are skeptical of their necessity as a CBP agent's best friend. Ha! Oh gosh, what they'll do. So now they're replacing dogs, are they? Interesting. That's a wrap for us this morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are on the globe. I'm Meganne Aplomb. Be sure to sniff out the latest headlines you need to know from the Pandemic Network, brought to you by the Muttly crew. And if you have feedback or story suggestions, please leave a comment. And be sure to subscribe and like to the Muttly crew channel on YouTube for fur and other possum entertainment.
We think you look gorgeous.
Nowhere am I hearing beautiful, lovely, Coco Chanel-ish.
Deeply Coco Chanel-ish.
Lies, 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 lies. Are you sure? I'm trying to create texture. I'm trying to create an experience. I'm trying to create transportation, not a car. Every time I put eyeliner at the bottom lid, I feel like Michael Jackson. Thank you, Karim. You are so beautiful to me. Is it heavy drinking of water? Or is it heavy drinking of... I've been replaced by what? Puppets? The air? I need to get a what was that? A teleprompter. What can I get a teleprompter? I think only guinea pigs and dogs recognize me. Regular people recognize me. Me. You. Me. Everything about you. Start over.